Number 6. Ford Mustang Raptor. The Raptor treatment started with the F-150, expanded to the Bronco, and now it's landing on the last passenger car in Ford's entire lineup. Yes, Ford is turning the Mustang into an off-road monster, and it's arriving in 2026 with hardware that sounds absolutely insane for a sports coupe. Under the hood sits a 5-liter V8 pumping out nearly 500 horsepower, the same power plant Bronco enthusiasts have been begging for. All-wheel drive comes standard, routed through a 10-speed automatic and an electronically controlled center differential. Anyone who's ever attempted off-roading in a performance car knows the terror of approaching a rock that could tear out your oil pan or crack your suspension. Fox Live valve dampers will cushion the landings, while bespoke suspension components and a 2-inch lift give the clearance sports cars never have. Ford is protecting the Mustang's vitals with extensive underbody bash plates, and all-terrain tires provide grip on surfaces where traditional performance tires would just spin helplessly. A Mustang Raptor R variant is coming later, equipped with the supercharged 5.2-liter V8, producing over 700 horsepower. The base Raptor is expected to start around $90,000, while the Raptor R will push closer to $110,000. So the Mustang is getting the Raptor treatment, but if you think that's Ford's boldest move, wait until you hear what nameplate they're bringing back from the dead. Number 5. Ford Ranchero. Driven by the massive success of the Maverick, Ford is expanding its unibody pickup lineup with an even smaller, more affordable option, and they're reviving one of the most beloved nameplates to do it, the Ranchero. The new Ranchero will ride on Ford's C2 platform, the same architecture that underpins the Maverick and Mustang Mach-E. This modular setup accommodates both combustion and battery electric powertrains, giving Ford flexibility for global markets. For the powertrain, a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder engine seems like the safe bet for base models. More expensive versions could feature the same hybrid system from the Maverick, based on a 2.5-liter engine producing 191 horsepower. Think about your typical week. Quick trips to the hardware store, picking up landscaping supplies, hauling camping gear. Most people don't need 400 horsepower and 12,000 pounds of towing capacity for these tasks, but they do want a bed that can handle dirty or bulky items. The Ranchero's hybrid system would deliver enough power for real-world use while sipping fuel like a compact car. If the Maverick is approaching $30,000, the Ranchero could start in the low $20,000 range. The new Ford Ranchero is about to hit the market sometime next year, making it one of the most affordable new trucks available. That Ranchero sounds practical, but Ford isn't stopping with pickups. They're also bringing back a sedan nobody expected to see again. Number 4. Ford Taurus. It's been years since Ford killed one of America's most beloved sedans, but the Taurus is making a comeback. The good news? Ford never actually stopped producing the Taurus. While it hasn't been available in America for years, the Middle East market has been getting a fresh version that launched 2 years ago. This one is shorter, but features a notably longer wheelbase. Combined with significantly shorter overhangs, the new Taurus looks sleeker and more elegant, with a fastback rear end that carries strong Mustang influences. To suit American tastes, expect some front-end alterations, including new headlights and revised grille design. Inside, it's spacious and comfortable, wrapped in fine materials, while a massive panel spanning almost the entire dashboard delivers high-tech appeal. A 13.2-inch gauge cluster, 13.2-inch infotainment screen, and an optional passenger screen create an upscale environment. Currently, 3 variants are available. A base 1.5-liter Turbo 4 producing around 190 horsepower, a hybrid version with 205 horsepower combined output, and a range-topping 2-liter Turbo 4 delivering around 250 horsepower. The 2025 Ford Taurus is about to arrive next year, with base versions starting between $25,000 and $30,000. The Taurus represents Ford's return to sedans, but their real electric truck ambitions go way beyond what anyone imagined. Number 3. All-electric midsize truck. Ford is developing an all-new affordable electric pickup that's turning their entire EV strategy on its head. After quietly working on a next-generation affordable EV platform as a skunkworks project, the first fruit of the labor is arriving in 2026, an EV midsize pickup similar in size to the current Ranger. Ford claims it will be as fast as a Mustang EcoBoost, which means 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 5.6 seconds, while offering more interior space than a Toyota RAV4. It will feature 4 doors, a frunk, and a bed, with pricing targeted around $30,000 when it launches. Here's what matters for actual truck owners. Range anxiety has killed interest in electric trucks for many buyers. You're hauling a trailer to a job site 2 hours away, and suddenly you're calculating whether you'll make it back without hunting for a charging station. Ford's new platform is designed to deliver the range that makes electric trucks practical for real work. The improved efficiency comes from reduced weight through fewer fasteners, less wiring, and smarter packaging, all translating to more miles on a charge when you're actually using the truck for truck things. Production times will be 15% faster on the new production line, and this platform will spawn SUVs of all sizes, trucks, and even vans, giving Ford massive flexibility for future product development. That midsize electric truck sounds promising, but it's not the only electric vehicle getting a major rethink. Ford's three-row SUV plans just took a surprising turn. Number 2. Electric three-row SUV. Ford is developing an all-new ground-up electric three-row SUV that's about to redefine what families expect from large utility vehicles. The all-electric architecture brings benefits that traditional body-on-frame SUVs simply can't match. With batteries mounted low in the floor, the center of gravity drops dramatically, which means better handling and reduced body roll despite the SUV's size. The flat battery pack also creates a completely flat floor throughout the cabin, opening up interior packaging possibilities that gas-powered three-row SUVs can't achieve. The powertrain setup is equally impressive. Dual electric motors, one at each axle, provide instant all-wheel drive torque distribution that adapts in milliseconds to changing road conditions. There's no transfer case to engage, no delay in power delivery. When you're merging onto the highway with a full load of passengers, that instant electric torque makes a fully loaded 7-seater feel more responsive than a gas-powered SUV with 2 people inside. Ford is targeting over 300 miles of range on a full charge, which addresses the biggest concern families have about electric vehicles. That's enough for weekend getaways without range anxiety, and for daily use, you're charging at home overnight rather than making weekly gas station stops. The bidirectional charging capability turns the SUV into a mobile power source, which means you can run tailgate equipment, power tools at a job site, or even backfeed your home during a power outage. Production is scheduled to begin next year, and Ford is building this SUV at one of their newly retooled facilities designed specifically for electric vehicle assembly. Pricing hasn't been announced yet, but Ford is positioning this as a mainstream family vehicle, not a luxury offering, which suggests a starting price competitive with well-equipped gas-powered three-row SUVs. All those new electric vehicles sound impressive, but none of them compare to what Ford is planning for their most important vehicle. Number 1. Next Generation F-Series. The F-150 has been America's best-selling vehicle for decades, and Ford is about to give it the most significant redesign in the truck's history. This isn't just about new sheet metal or updated tech. The next generation F-Series represents a fundamental rethinking of what a full-size pickup truck should be. The platform is getting a complete overhaul. Ford is incorporating advanced materials that reduce weight without sacrificing the strength and towing capacity F-150 buyers depend on. Think about what this means when you're hauling a 10,000-pound trailer up a mountain pass. Less weight means better acceleration, shorter braking distances, and improved fuel economy even when you're working the truck hard. The powertrain lineup is expanding to give buyers more choices than ever. Multiple engine options will be available, from efficient base engines for daily commuting to high-output variants for serious towing and hauling. Ford understands that truck buyers have different needs. A contractor hauling tools needs different capabilities than someone towing a boat on weekends, and the next F-Series will cater to both extremes and everything in between. Ford is also addressing one of the biggest complaints truck owners have: interior quality and functionality. The next generation F-Series will feature more durable interior materials that can handle the abuse of work life while still looking good after years of use. From an off-road Mustang with V8 power to a sub-$25,000 Ranchero pickup, from the return of the Taurus sedan to a $30,000 electric midsize truck, Ford is covering every base with this product offensive. The shift to electrified three-row SUVs shows they're listening to what customers actually want, while Project T3 represents their commitment to getting electric trucks right instead of rushing them to market. These 6 models prove Ford isn't just reacting to competition. They're defining what the next generation of trucks, SUVs, and performance vehicles will look like. Whether you're shopping for affordable transportation or a $110,000 supercharged Raptor R, Ford is building something for you. But it's not like rivals are doing nothing, which is why you must check out our video about GM's CEO releasing 6 brand new models for 2026. If you thought GM was stuck with electrification and that we wouldn't be seeing exciting new models anymore, this video will prove you wrong. From the revival of iconic nameplates to game-changing electrified vehicles, GM has prepared one of the biggest offensives we've seen in years.